Chris, the good news here is that he's going to recover, and we now know that there are two big reasons why. Number one, a specialized tourniquet that was used to wrap his leg and stop the bleeding after he'd been shot. And number two, a neighbor who lives just a couple houses down who ran out, put himself into harm's way to help save this deputy's life. The sound of gunfire echoed down a quiet street in Port Richey. So did the shouts of Pasco deputies.
There was a deputy no more than 15 yards in front of me that was basically screaming, "Stones down, stones down."
Investigators say Terrance Peterson opened fire on deputies responding to a domestic violence call at his house. A bullet had ripped into Deputy Chris Stone's leg, hitting his femoral artery 2 houses away.
I mean, it just came natural. I ran out, did what I had to do.
As Peterson shot at deputies with a handgun and, according to Sheriff Chris Nacco, an AK-47, Bill Richey ran into the line of fire. The retired New York firefighter helped find Deputy Stone's wound and get a tourniquet around his leg.
Didn't know how bad he was hurt or whatever it was. I'm just glad that I was able to get out there and find it as quick as we did and save his life.
The idea is to place the tourniquet as high and as tight as possible.
Deputy Chris Lofgren trains law enforcement to use this specialized tourniquet and says for Deputy Stone, every second matters.
You can bleed out from a femoral bleed in about 2 to 3 minutes.
And Sheriff Nacco says that's why Richey's help was critical.
He got engaged. He saw what was happening. He saw the deputies get hurt, and I want to thank him very much because his assistance helped to save a life out there.
Richey says he doesn't consider himself a hero, even though that's the word he keeps hearing.
I mean, everybody's sending me messages calling me a hero. I'm not a hero. You know, I'm just a guy that did what had to be done. The real heroes are the guys that ran back up there and grabbed him and drug him out to the road.
Yeah, all while this gun battle, as it's been called, was going on here in this small neighborhood here. We're told Peterson used 3 guns during this incident, including that handgun and AK-47 that we mentioned. Deputies eventually found him inside this home with a gunshot wound to his head, but still alive. We're told he's recovering in the hospital. He's going to be facing some very serious charges, including several attempted murder charges. As for Deputy Stone, Chris, he's recovering, and he's with his family tonight.